Good morning. There is no end to learning, they say. We all learn every minute, every second. In fact, I just learned today that TEDx is organized even in prisons. Learning is every minute, every second. But what is learning? Is it finishing school? Is it doing a degree, graduating from college? Or is it a continuous acquisition of knowledge through experience and realization? For example, if I say I learned a new language, do I mean I learned how to speak it or write it? Or have I learned those extra few words that I can use in a sentence to express myself better? Or I've learned a new dialect? Or is it I have a certificate in my hand that I can produce to you on demand? What I'm trying to trigger is learning is a process, not the end result. We all keep knowing new things every day, be it learning how to use smartphones to navigate yourselves around town, using technology to help buyers meet sellers in a more efficient way. And this could also be a complicated interdependency of things. For instance, I learned a few weeks back that there's a specific ride-hailing app that allows auto drivers to tell they want to go home for lunch, say at around 1 o'clock, and they live somewhere near Al-Sur, and the company helps the auto driver get a ride towards Al-Sur around 1 o'clock. So the auto drivers not just have to learn how to use apps, but also have to learn how to use features inside them that might make their lives better. Go home for lunch, healthy lifestyle. Learning is a process, not the end result. At school, some of us are really good at scoring those extra marks. Some of us are really good at that sport or game. Some say that you're born talented, it runs in the family and so on. But what it really is that you've learned how to score those extra marks. You've learned how to memorize better. You've learned how to understand better. You've learned how to present your answers better. You've learned how to play that cut shot in cricket that's giving that extra edge. It's learning how to do it. And soon you'll realize that all that learning is good, but you'll have to relearn some skills. You gotta learn some more methods and techniques. For instance, we all have learned how to do math so well in school. Take a piece of paper, write those numbers, apply formulae, work out calculations, box your answers. We all have not just learned it, but probably have mastered it. But soon, if not already, you'll realize that you have to learn math by working out numbers in your mind. Use lesser paper and pencil to crack that All India exam. And probably in the future, if you enter engineering, you will learn that you'll have to use calculators. You'll have to learn how to input those integration, differentiation problems in the calculator to score those extra marks. And probably all this learning is in the head. Probably it cannot be taught. You might be mentored or coached or be influenced, but not taught. You'll have to learn it yourself through experience and realization. Now, how do you do all this? How do you learn? How do you learn how to learn? Well, let me tell you an interesting story of a very humble bird, the pigeon. Sadly, the pigeon is thought to be urban rodents, rats in the sky that dirty your surroundings, live near windows, and cause chaos. But to me, the bird is a winner. It's learned how to live. It's learned how to thrive. Since the beginning of history, mankind and the pigeon were close friends. They were close to us. We've domesticated them. We gave them food and shelter because we learned that the pigeon can deliver messages for us. And in return, the pigeon learned that we are of no harm. Mankind does not harm them. Perfect life. We gave them food and shelter. If not, the bird lived somewhere near urban settlements. And it used its unique skills of navigating the skies, geolocating exact points on Earth, delivering messages from point A to point B. Wow, brilliant life, perfect life. But what happens? Almost overnight, man invents a more formal system to deliver messages. The postman, the post office, and its operations. Poor bird lost its job. It's out of business. But what did the bird do? It does something remarkable. It does something extraordinary. It unlearned. It unlearned that man and the bird were partners. It unlearned that man provided food to help man deliver messages. It threw all that learning away, flushed it down the drain. And to add to the changing world for the pigeon, it saw urban landscape change. Buildings grew taller, cities grew more widespread, and pigeon, with all that it unlearned, had the golden chance, had the golden opportunity, had the golden gift to relearn the game of life. It learned to live on urban structures. It nested on these concrete man-made structures. It felt safe there. It laid eggs, it reproduced, and it found food to eat. It scavenged on human remains in cities, and the population of the bird is a testimony to its unlearn and learn strategy. Learning is a process, not the end result. For the pigeon, it was survival. Probably it's the same for us in the society that we made for ourselves. The pigeon unlearned and it survived. So what is unlearn? How do you unlearn? Is it doing a delete on your previous learnings? Well, what did the pigeon do? The pigeon, to begin with, it saw the change coming. It saw a change towards world order. What did it do next? It realized change coming. It realized that it needs to do something different to survive. This is when it convinced itself that it has to do something smart, learn something new, learn something different. So all of us must not just have to see the change to the world, we also have to realize and convince ourselves the need for unlearn. But what did the pigeon do next? It saw, it realized. The pigeon accepted the need for unlearn. So learning from the bird, we also must accept the need for unlearn. And once we see, realize, and accept, the unlearn happens automatically. Our human minds are so well designed that once it is convinced of something, it makes space for it. It rewires itself, it reprograms itself for the magic of unlearn to happen. But what is unlearn? It's the key you hold in your hand to unlock the box of learning. So without this key, you probably are handcuffed to your previous learning. You might say, oh, I've learned this for so many years. I've learned how to do math so well for so many years. I've learned something over the years. I'm not going to let go of it. But by doing so, you're handcuffed to your previous learning. So how do you find this key to unlock the box of learning? Well, you probably can't. You'll have to mold it and mend it yourself. You'll have to learn how to unlearn. So find this key. You'll not find it, but you have to go mold this key, mend this key, and unlock the box of learning. Thank you.